YouTube, what is up everybody? We are back with another video. To begin this mid fade, I am going to be balding out the bottom section. Guys, I am using my Instinct trimmer. These are adjusted, not zero gap, just so that way they don't leave a crazy line. And as we bald that out, I'm going to be following it up with a Instinct shaver. Guys, this shaver is my favorite shaver. This balds it out really good. I feel like it pulls the root of the hair, so that way it leaves it super smooth. But if you press a little too hard, it does leave a harsh line. And that's why I do follow it up with a softer shaver, which is a single foil babless shaver. Here I'm just flicking up at the line just to get rid of it. And to just start off my fade, I am using my Onyx JRL clippers. I'm going to be starting with the lever open. And once I create that section, I'm going to be closing the lever, then opening it back up, just to start the fade process. Guys, and for me, it does work a little easier starting from the bottom, working my way up. I know people like to down fade, but I've tried it plenty of times and I feel like I get lost. So I feel like this is the simplest way to begin your fade. Right after that, I'm going to be using my Zero Dub Guard. Guys, this is a good magnetic guard. The only reason why I don't use the wall guard is because it cuts a little too close. And for me, it's just easier going in with my one guard. Here I'm using my 1.5, creating my next section. And this is where I bring out my wall zero guard. And these are, I believe, the Gamma Plus guards. I forgot what they're called, but they're a blue and pink. These are equivalent to the wall premium guards. And as we look at the fade blending, I just do close to open. I usually like to work left to right. So once I have that knocked out, I just detail just a little bit more. And I'm going to be going in with my 1.5 close to open as well. And usually whenever I do my 1.5 close to open, I don't necessarily knock out that weight line. So then I'm forced to bring out my one guard. I usually do open on this one. I'll close it every now and then halfway, but usually I should be able to get most of it out with the one open. And just to connect all my pieces together, I'm using this technique that I learned off of S-Craft Blend. He just uses thinning shears over comb. That way you can hit the dark spots. And just to connect to the weight line, I am using my clipper over comb. Guys, when you do clipper over comb, left to right is to debulk, up and down is to fade. I feel like that's a super important lesson whenever I should have learned that in barber school. Here I'm just touching it up again with the blending shears. And as I'm doing the edge up, I'm using my Instinct X trimmer. These are all metal trimmer. I kind of do like these. These are hitters. If you zero gap them correctly, they're pretty solid. Here we're just going in with the fade on the beard. We're just gonna be blending it down. Same steps that I used on the fade, I'm going downwards with it. And for the guys that have been following me, or for the people that have been following me, I will try to be uploading once a week, try to stay consistent on it. Appreciate you guys supporting in any kind of way. And if you do find some value in my videos, go ahead, give me a like, share it, subscribe. It usually helps me out. And if you do have any feedback on the videos, go ahead and put that in the comments. I do respond to about every comment. I try to read every comment. Here we're just going in with the lineup. For the razors that I use Gillette razors. They're pretty pricey. They're about 100 double blade or double-sided blades for about 25 bucks. But I feel like they are super sharp, a little better than the Astras. You can find the pack on Amazon. Here, whenever you do shave the skin, make sure you pull the skin tight and then shave in the opposite direction. I feel like shaving for me was a little bit more difficult area, especially right there in the mustache area. I figured out this technique right here where you pull down the skin helps me a lot, because sometimes I don't really trust clients to really tighten the top lip as much as they should be. So whenever I put my thumb on the top lip to stretch it, it usually helps out a lot. And sorry for the angles, my guys. Sorry I'm being big back on this video. I just have a new setup. I'm trying to get the angles right. Here, I feel like it's mandatory to kind of clean up the unibrow. My boy Eddie, he kind of likes his eyebrows cleaned up, not too sharp. And this is the final result, guys. If you do like the video, like I said, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe, share it. I'll be trying my best to post it, give or take, every week. Try to stay consistent. Until then.